Hey everyone, welcome to One Mic Showtime on Ondeje University TV. We bring you interviews with the artists, we bring you before and after of the artists, and then we bring you what we call the freestyle session. Then we bring you what we call the ghetto news, what is happening in the ghetto. On Ondeje University TV, with your host, Rasta Roots, represent to the fullest. Right now, we are going for an interview session, and I have my brother from another country. He's been performing all over the world. He's performed in USA, he's performed in Sudan, Kenya, and everywhere. Right now, he's in Uganda. It was a blessing. He performed at Nyege Nyege Festival, one of the biggest festivals in East Africa. Right now, right here, I'm with Rasta from
Blaze it up, boom shakalaka. Ethiopia, Uganda link up. Them a wonder how we light it up. Rastafari in Uganda. From Ethiopia, Shashamane, Addis Ababa, Kampala, boom shakalaka.
Wow, that's Rasta from Ethiopia. Right now, I'm gonna tell you a story. What you have, what he's been doing, his journey, challenges, celebrations. Like, talk about your journey, bro.
Yes, Rasta. Journey is life. Rastafarian life. Live it for life, you know. So when I talk about when we start, you know, I start music when we were like elementary school. So by the age of 13, I started performing like, you know, R&B, hip hop music, you know, around high school and, you know, theater places, you know. Okay. And when we reach by the high school, we start performing by exhibitions, you know, big, huge stages like hip hop, like, you know, artists we do cover, you know, imitating other artists' musics, not original tunes. Then by the end of high school, I start stepping in a university, and by that time I start moving around Africa, Kenya, Sudan, and I start experiencing other countries' musical vibes, you know. Yeah. Then I realize, you know, them love hip hop, them love R&B, them love other type of music, but them love reggae and dance and more.
Yes. What's your vibe?
Yes, man. Okay. Then I started researching about Rastafari Liberty reggae music. And then I met some elder Rastafarians in Ethiopia from Jamaica, repatriated in Ethiopia, Shashamane, a place His Imperial Majesty gave to all black Americans and Rastafarians from Jamaica, saying, you black people look like Ethiopian, African, so come to Ethiopia, I'll give you a land. I give you a land in Shashamane, start supporting, helping, educating Ethiopia, and then I give you a land, start living there. Yeah. Then a lot of Rastafarians start repatriating to Ethiopia. That's many, many years ago. Some of them lived in Ethiopia more than 50 years. Okay. So the elder Rastafarian that I met in Ethiopia that taught me a proper reggae music was Ras Quintessep. Google it. Yes. Google his name, Ras Quintessep. He's a guitar player and a vocalist. He came from England. He used to live in England, but his elders, his father and mother was born in Trinidad. Then that brethren, that Rastafarian, that elder taught me how to play music, how to sing properly with the full band. As I told you before that, I used to perform with DJs, selectors. Then this is like, you know, about 13, 14 years ago, about 15 years ago, I started performing with full band in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, in one of the biggest clubs that used to promote reggae music. A place located in Bole. Anyone wanna Google it? Safari or Harlem Jazz, where I call it. And then since then I've been performing reggae music, Rastafari music, living in Rastafari way. Since then I've been dreadlocks. So these dreadlocks have been growing for the past 8.5 or 9 years. Yeah, it's above my waist.
But what they tell me, that dreadlock starts from inside. Really? Yes. Really? So that's how old are you?
Now about 34.
Yeah, that means your dreadlocks are 34. You started about thinking Rasta. When you're inside that.
Yes, dread is article, you know. It's not, you don't have a dread to be Rasta. This is not a dreadlocks thing. Divine perception of the heart. Yeah. So you don't have to be dreadlocks to be Rasta. Some of them are bald head, some of them are afro, some of them are high school teachers, some of them are university teachers, some of them are college teachers, but them real Rasta. Wow. So you don't have to have a dreadlocks to be Rasta. Dreadlocks is just the expression of the liberty. But Rastafari means real African liberty, worshipping African God. Okay. You understand me? African God. We are worship African God. We not worship no other God, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
So His Imperial Majesty guide I and I to be a real blacking styling. Yes, sir.
That's why we use reggae music to spread positivity, hope, and then peace. We preach. People talk about negativity about Rastafarianism, culture deadlocks, but we are here to verify and we tell you that Rastafarians peace, love, and respect. We are here to with yeah. So reggae music is love.
Yes, Rasta. Reggae music is, of course, it's a black people music, but now the whole world is loving it, and also, you know, non-black people are doing it, like Albar is a gentleman, and so many of them. But you know, reggae music is a black music that we fight for freedom through reggae music, through Afrobeats too, like Fela Kuti and them. But when we say reggae music, we say prosperity, you know, thinking higher than what we are. You understand me? Spiritual music. It's not like, you know, dancehall music. Not like, you know, a music that to dance with. It's a music to meditate with. It's a meditate to look inside. It's a song to look inside I and say, yo, we great. Like we used to be. It's a music that teach I, the youths, how to be conscious, how to be spiritual, how to love one another, how to unite. So Africa unite, cause we're moving right out of Babylon. And we're going to our father motherland. Yes.
Yeah. So, what are challenges have you faced as doing reggae music? Challenges, you know, there's challenges. When people talk about reggae music, they associate it with most times with negativity. They say, oh, maybe drugs, blah, fights, I don't know, violence. What are the challenges you have faced in doing reggae music?
Yeah, man. Doing reggae music in Ethiopia, Ethiopians love it. But more than Ethiopians, Kenyans love it, Ugandans love it, and many other African countries love it. I heard South Africa love it. South Africa, get ready, we're coming soon. We'll light it up from Ethiopia. But the challenge is, like, you know, everyone is asking, like, you know, who is His Imperial Majesty Imperial Selassie? What is reggae music? What is ganja? Them saying, you know. And we say, man, yo, ganja is not a drug, man. Ganja is just a plant. Why you fight it, man? You know, it's just a plant, man. You drink it. You don't have to smoke it. And if you smoke it, man, use it consciously. You understand me? Don't abuse it. You know, herb is not for fight. Herb is not for thieving. So Rastafarians use it as a sacramental. When Rastafarians use it, they meditate. They stay quiet and write and pray to the Most High. You understand me? So it's not a spiritual fighting thing. It's a spiritual looking towards the future, looking towards above the skies. You understand me? And the other fight of the spirit, the other fight of reggae music is why we always people ask, why are you always saying Africa, Africa, Africa? Why are you always saying you know, be conscious, be positive, be love, and why you not always preaching, you know, dance thing? So when we say reggae music, like Lucky Dube from Africa, Alpha Blondy from Africa, Teddy Afro from Ethiopia, Bob Marley from Jamaica, Peter Tosh from Jamaica, Barney Wheeler, and all the elders from Jamaicans, them are preach saying, wise up, smart up, know yourself, think of yourself, love one another, respect the woman them, respect the children's. And reggae is against the shit system. We not follow the system, man. You see, the system is trying to catch caught up in a deep hole, in a hell thing. I deal with heaven, man. So the system is not heavenly thing. Earth is heaven, man. And the system trying to make it hell, man. So reggae music fight with that, man. So it's a consciousness music. It's something to wake up the whole world. Not only Africans, the whole world. In reggae music, we're trying to wake up. I is just the youth. But the elders, we follow them. And when we follow them, we follow the conscious, the positive thing. So no matter the fights, no matter how they fight we keep on moving and fighting strong in I self through reggae and spiritual Selassie way. Yes, Rasta.
Reggae music is peace. Reggae music is a soul food. Reggae music is peaceful. Rastafarians is peaceful. It's pure. So everywhere who got negativity about Rasta life and Rasta, we have got the right information from the right guy. And soon we are going to get more and more. Just keep it locked on DJ University TV. So in like from here, like in 5 years, 10 years, where do you see yourself in like 5, 10 years? Which projects do you have in the future, like in reggae music? We want to export reggae music from Africa to the world.
Rasta.
We want to reggae artists who can perform in Jamaica, UK. For those people in UK, not for Africans, for those people in UK. So do you have like solutions, and then what ways how we can make it better?
Yo, brother, reggae music is one of Africa currency. So if anyone that's watching it in the world that never visited Africa, come to Africa and see how reggae music shocked the whole Africa, man. Yo, we do it proper. Yo, better than, I don't want to mention no place, but yo, Africa love reggae music, and we have our own stars like Lucky Dube and Alpha Blondie and many Stormboy. Big up on yourself, you know, and many other artists we never mention. But so music, the whole music, Africa music is bringing too much dollars in Africa, and now soon we are gonna bring I currency. African currency. We're not gonna use dollar anymore. Soon we're gonna stop using dollar and we're gonna have African currency. So we say fireborn to the system, and we're gonna create African system. You understand? Because Africa have so many minerals. Africa have so much potential, and we don't need to look abroad. You understand me? Reggae music already realized that. Rastafarians already realized that. We conscious, and soon we're gonna have our own border. And we're gonna open Africans' border to the whole Africans. We're gonna have one passport, one ID to the whole Africa.
Wow!
You understand me?
I understand.
Just like them United States and United Arab Emirates or Europeans, soon we're gonna unite. And Africa is gonna unite, it's gonna be one, and gonna have one currency, one ID, one passport. Then the whole Africa is gonna be like it used to be. You understand me? And that's the only solution we can bring to Africa, to live it up, you know.
Yeah, blessings. So in Uganda we have reggae artists. We have like, have you heard about Maddox Sematimba?
No, Rasta.
Yeah. We have another one, it's called Distant Future. Have you heard about Distant Future?
No, Rasta. But bring them all. Let me do featuring with them, man. I give them some Ethiopian language, and I give them some real Rastafarian thing too.
Yeah. Do you know any African, any Ugandan artist?
The Brethren who fights for Africa, Uganda, freedom, a Brethren name, the brother who wear red hats every time.
I don't know that.
Yeah, you know him, man. One of the biggest artists, but he's not a reggae artist.
Bob Wine.
Yo, Rasta. Big up for Bobby Wine, yo. Me love Bobby Wine. Fireborn, yo. I just last year, we love you, you know. For real, man. You see, other, what do you call it? When those, the main governor and Bobby Wine was running for presidential, in Ethiopia, we were supporting Bobby Wine. Yo, I have a TV and radio show, and I tell them artists should run the whole world, man. Bobby Wine should run Uganda, because artists think of the whole country, think of the whole nation. They don't think of themselves. They don't think of their own what you call it, tribe. They think of the whole country. And Bobby Wine, love and respect to you. Haile Selassie, Rastafari.
Bob Wine, big up to yourself. You are inspiring the whole world through the freedom fighter for Ugandans. And the
song he did with Buju Banton, the song he did with Buju Banton, one of the maddest tune. We play it every time in Ethiopia. Yeah, man.
We're talking about freedom, love, and Bob Wine, big up to yourself for inspiring every ghetto youth in Uganda like me. So right here, I'm a ghetto youth, and I'm interviewing one of the international artists. That's a blessing. We are setting trade. We are saying people are coming to the ghetto talking about the negativity in the ghetto, drugs, fights, poverty. But right now, when we
say about ghetto, let me tell for Bobby Wine, this is a song I didn't release yet. I didn't step in a studio. I have it almost for more than 5 years. And if you want to do featuring on it, this is how we go. Me from the ghetto, I'm from the ghetto, I'm from the ghetto, Ethiopian ghetto, I'm from the ghetto, I'm from the ghetto, we from the ghetto, Addis Ababa ghetto, we from the ghetto, African ghetto, we from the ghetto, Kampala ghetto. Come, let's do it together.
Bob Wine, you should meet Ras Brook from Ethiopia, and then you do some stuff. Blessing to the world. So, which last word do you have like for your journey and the people with every ghetto youth is watching right here, is on Reggae TV, is watching you. He wants to be like you. He wants to top the world doing reggae music. Talk about freedom, talk about unity and love. Which words do you give to that ghetto youth is watching right now? In Kamocha is watching you in Narukolong. What do you have to say to that ghetto youth right there?
Yeah, man. So, Rasta, give thanks for the question. Anyone who's looking for this TV and this show, first of all, I have to say thank you for doing the interview with and thank you for the restaurant owner, Dukam Restaurant around Kabalaga. And so being Rastafari means being conscious, knowing who you are, loving Africa to the fullest, loving where you come from to the fullest. And when we talk about black people, it means real identity, a real like bloodline. And and if anyone comes and say mad things about Africa, about black people, about Ethiopia, I kill myself and I kill them too. Me not joke, man. This is a real thing, man. And me not look forward to other countries, man. Me look forward because Africa now is shining. So many stars in Africa. We're looking and we're loving. So respect to you all. Uganda, me love. Me love. I haven't seen the whole Uganda. I've seen Kampala, Entebbe, and Nege. I don't know where. Look at which Ginger. Yeah, Ginger. Me love the whole Uganda. Me love your Ugandans. Real humble people. Real humble people. They always smiling. Your brother, they're always smiling. Even you say whatever you wanna say, and they laugh. And I love you all. Thank you for having such a wonderful vibes in the country. Thank you for loving me in Nege. Thank you for supporting, appreciating me in Uganda. Soon, we're about to release 2 or 3 mad new videos from Uganda with Ugandan shining rising stars. And thank you for doing featurings with me. Thank you for interviewing me, brother Daniel, Rasta Daniel. And a message who is following reggae music and Rastafari liberty is just be patient, love the reggae music to the fullest, love your country, love Africa. When research about Africa, do your research and research deep about Africa instead of researching about the world. You understand? Because the whole wisdom, the whole knowledge come from Africa. So if we know ourselves, then nobody can defeat I and I, wisdom wise or talent wise. So know yourself. That's the main and the only message that I can transfer to I and I.
Yeah, every ghetto youth, we can make it if we unite. That's a teamwork. So we have been at Dukam Restaurant in Kabalagala. You can come through and vibe around ofune ku coffee ngono ozanye ku polo ofune byokunya byona babinano ku Dukam Restaurant Kabalagala. So my name's I've got Ras Daniel. Every ghetto youth, don't give up. We are on the Legend University one mic show time every time. So brother, let us go for another session. We are representing the fullest action time. I want you to speak to the ghetto youth is there. Ariel Ghetto is there seated in the ghetto and is watching you. I want you to tell one word to every ghetto youth. You tell something to every ghetto youth who's in Kamocha. Kamocha is where Bobo comes from.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Ghetto is where greatness comes out. Ghetto is a beautiful place. Ghetto is beauty and it's too much knowledge. And ghetto is where creativity comes out of from. If you come from a rich place, your creativity is so tight and small. If you come from ghetto place, you know so much things about love, because when you're there in the ghetto, you share food together, you drink together. When you're sick, you share love, you help one another, you hug one another. You understand me? So ghetto is beautiful. And Uganda ghetto, I've been working with and I've been recording in a studio in a ghetto. Bridging, the love in Uganda ghetto is beautiful. So we from the ghetto, we from the ghetto, we from the ghetto, African ghetto, we from the ghetto, we from the ghetto, we from the ghetto. Which spot? Kamoja ghetto. I know.
See you when you see me. Keep it locked on the channel. Blessings.